11. Memories Retold. New game. Art Man. Dixie Art. Did you not? But whatever. Shh. (1816). 2 years until peace. Toronto, Canada. Guess is this the one of the two stories or individuals we're following or following?
I guess my story starts like so many others, with a girl. A girl who worked in a photography store in a quiet little corner of Toronto, Canada. Julia.
What are you doing, Harry? Are you meant to be playing with that camera?
I'm not sure.
The two of us grew up together, born the same month, lived on the same block. To her, we were best friends. To me, well, never mind.
I know you have to test it, but does it always have to be on me?
Yes.
Well, you're not getting a serious photo out of me. I can assure you of that.
We can try. So the controls. Vibrating. Is that meant to be the heartbeat? Or meant to be
I shall be silly until you put that camera away.
Was it meant to be an indication of how good a photo is? Well, it feels like a heartbeat, so.
How about now, Harry? How do I look?
Out of shot. Perfect. Free photos. Press triangle to enter photo mode at any time and press X to take a free photo picture. This photo expenses 16 a day. Ooh.
Right. I have to get back to work now. You should do the same.
Alright.
Morning, my man. Morning, sir. How
What's
may
my
I
job?
help? Portrait, perhaps, in that fine uniform? Name's Barrett. Major Barrett. I'm looking for a photographer.
Me.
Well then, Major, you've come to the right place. Forgive me, but have we met before? Your face looks familiar. Boy, bring some wine for the Major. The good stuff. Upstairs.
Who is this fine fellow, then? Your son, I take it.
Oh, God, no. That's just Harry. Works for me. Utterly useless.
Ah, I've been in the papers a bit. Done the odd recruitment poster.
Oh, my. Welcome. How are things over in Europe, Major?
As well as can be expected. We fight the good fight as best we can.
Where's my 16 a day already?
Do you take
Hold on.
commissions? Outside assignments?
Let's get a good shot here.
Julia, come over here and say hello to the
Oops.
Major. These are real war heroes, been in the papers and everything.
Nope, come on. We can get one. There we go. There we go. Keep. 14 more for the day.
Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Julia.
Let's find a
Barrett.
nice wine.
And the pleasure's
Here we
all
go.
mine. So, this Harry lad, can he use a camera?
That he can. His one redeeming feature.
Is this a
Major.
collectible? A collectible. Why is the white dot still there? Oh. Because I can put it back, okay.
Ah, here we are. You took your time, boy.
Too busy taking photos, you saw me.
Poor lad. I'm sure he's trying his best.
Here you are, Major. To your health.
Why, thank you. Cheers.
Now, you said something about needing a photographer?
Yes. Who took these? They're exceptional.
That'd be me, sir.
Just the kind of pictures I'd need in the fight against the Germans.
Zeppelin Factory.
Ah, blödes Funkgerät. Kurt, du bist der Techniker. Reparier das Ding. Brennt immer um dieselbe Zeit durch. Schnell, die Berichte kommen gleich.
I wonder what's being said on the radio today. Let's turn it on. What other elements do we have? Oh, on and off. Oh, no. Right, so we can... So all we can do left and right. Oh, I don't know how to work a radio. This old school. Light off. Light on. There we go. Keep going.
Nähe 125, 16 Männer. Im Einsatz vermisst. Vermutlich gefallen.
Habe ich das richtig gehört, Kurt? IA 125? In der Einheit ist auch dein Sohn Max, oder? Alles noch unbestätigt. Ist wahrscheinlich gar nichts, aber ich sag's den anderen.
Dear Katrin, I've done something I know you will not agree with. It's about Max. It's about our son. I know now why his letters are not reaching you at the farm.
What have we done?
Kurt, wir warten schon. Zieh den Hebel. Die Ehre gebührt dir.
Interact.
Das wird mir wohl nie langweilig. Fast geschafft. Noch ein Hebel. Da hinten, vor der Leiter.
Where are we looking? Over here. Can we run? Yeah, we can run. Good. Even now, look at the settings. I don't remember them. Map creation.
Falk hat dich besucht. Er ist auf einer der oberen Plattformen.
Alright then, I'll find him.
Danke, Kurt. Wunderschön, oder?
It's not really safe to run on high platforms, but here we go. Up we go. Higher platforms, I guess, higher up. What's this? I need to move it. Slight puzzle element, okay. There we go.
Hey, Kurt, komm her.
Oh, please, no. Oh, fine. How's your balance?
Viele von uns hier in der Fabrik haben Söhne in der Einheit. Sie haben sich alle zusammengemeldet. Alle aus demselben Dorf.
Wolf sagt, es ist noch nichts bestätigt. Ist bestimmt nur ein Missverständnis.
Das würde ich gern glauben. Aber es war die Nummer ihrer Einheit. Und wir haben Krieg. Kurt, dein Sohn Max ist doch auch in der Einheit IR 125. Machst du dir keine Sorgen?
Entspann dich. Ihr macht euch alle nur so viele Sorgen, weil die Heimat so weit weg ist.
Kannst du den Direktor fragen, Kurt? Er weiß bestimmt etwas und er respektiert dich.
I guess you'll try.
So the pictures from Taylor's new camera were great. And Julia looked beautiful. But I'd never tell her that, of course. Don't know why, but I kept one of those photos. Still have it to this day.
One? Oh. No. I quite like that one.
Harry, where are you? Get out here and take a photograph of the Major.
Give me a second. Let me just explore.
Come on, boy. Do your damn job.
There's no rush. I'm sure the lad's trying
I'm
his
busy
best.
now, Harry. Go see if my father needs help.
Okay, your father's right there. Point of interest. Taking these photos is your choice. What you photograph will influence Harry's principles. Okay. The objective pictures. These are your current objectives as a photographer. Taking these photos will often be required to progress in the game. Okay, I'm guessing this is one of them.
Oh, Major, would you also mind a picture with my daughter, Julia?
Not at all. It would be my pleasure. Come here, girl. In you get.
Make sure you frame them both in, Harry.
Come on, girl. I
Both
don't
of them.
mind.
Tell me, Major, are you married?
Oh.
Father.
About to do this one. Oh dear.
Truth be told, I wish it was me in that photo. The way she was around Barry. I'd never seen her like that before. Julia was right. He was a hero.
Thought would have been told off for not framing both of them.
Der Direktor weiß bestimmt etwas. Wir müssen ihn fragen.
IR 125? Die meisten Jungs von zu Hause sind in der Einheit.
Bitte, Kurt, frag den Direktor. Du kennst ihn länger als wir alle. Er respektiert dich.
Options. Pictures. Letters. September 1916. Dear Kurt, it has been 6 months today since you left home to work at the factory, although it feels to me an eternity. We are coping well, though Lucy misses you terribly. She keeps asking, when will Papa be home? I tell her you are needed to build magnificent flying machines that will help Germany win the war. We both look forward to the day we see you again. Love, Katrin. 22nd October 1916. Dear Kurt, I never received a letter to my reply to my last letter. Is everything alright at the factory? I went into Outbushback yesterday for food and supplies. Everyone asks after you, Kurt. Though you are too old to go to war, they are all so proud of the way you support your country at the Zeppelin factory. The weather here has taken a turn for the cooler. Lucy is in fine spirits and I have taken to chopping wood in preparation for the winter. Right back soon. Love, Ketrin. Notes. This is an audio. 5th October 1916. Work on the Zeppelin is going well, although it is tiring. Everyone here pushes themselves to complete the task. The girders and frame near completion, and the scale of things is truly magnificent. It always amazes me to consider this will one day fly through the sky. 20th October 1960. It will soon be time to prepare and sew the gas bags. At the meal last night, class once again made the argument that sausage skins were the best material for the gas bag. He even tried to convince us there would soon be as shortage of sausages as Germany built small zeppelins. Everyone laughed, even though we had heard such claim 100 times now. 7th November 1916. I still worry that Captain hasn't received word from Max back on the farm. I try not to think of such things. I will listen every day for news of my son and for news from the front. It is all I can do. That one I can look at. So these are pictures I've actually taken, I guess. Yes. Pictures, notes. 15th October 1960. Mr. Taylor shared great news today. He ordered a new camera and says if I behave myself, he'll let me take a few photos with it. 20th October 1916. Julia laughed at one of my jokes today. Normally she just rolls her eyes. Today it was a good day. 5th November 1916. They tell me the camera is arriving any day now. Mr. Taylor says he wants me to set it up and test it. Julia says it's because he's too lazy to do it himself. 10th of November 1916. I told Julia I'll take a few photos of her to see if the camera works okay. She protested, but I'm pretty sure she'll let me. She's going to be the perfect subject.
I needed answers. We all did. So many of us at the factory have sons who went to war together. Some were even in the same unit as Max. The chief had a direct line of communication to the front. If anyone knew the truth behind these rumors, it would be him.
Ah, Sie kommen genau richtig. Es gibt Neuigkeiten.
Do you want me to follow you?
Einige Männer aus der IR 125 werden zwar vermisst, aber deswegen sind sie noch lange nicht tot. Wir wissen bestimmt bald mehr. Aber fürs Erste muss die Produktion weitergehen. Wir können Ihnen jetzt nicht helfen. Wir können nur beten.
The others may have been content to pray, to hope for the best.
However,
I could not. What became of our son's unit? I had to know. So I have gone to the front, Katrin. I have gone to find Max.
I'm impressed, Harry. You're a real professional with that camera. Listen, I'm heading back to France in a few days. You should join me. Help your country, take a few photos, return home a hero. And remember, Harry, women love a man in uniform.
And it was in that very moment I decided.
To enlist.
I was going to war. That night, I left and never looked back. Even though it would get her in trouble, Julia gave me Mr. Taylor's best camera. Truth be told, I didn't ever want to go to war. I only ever wanted wanted that uniform.
Oh, Harry.
Maybe one day Julia would look at me the way she looked at Major Barrett. After that, it was all a bit of a blur. So much happened over that next month. They signed me up, put me on a train to the coast. They even gave me that uniform.
You will think I'm impulsive, but to me there was no choice. Our son is missing at war. I cannot deal with doubt. I will not live with uncertainty. This is my path now.
December 1916, 2 years until peace. You can choose who you are playing with, Harry or Kurt. Do we get to play both? We started with Harry, so let's continue with Harry.
And before I knew it, I was taking photos in the middle of the ocean.
I hope we can find out Kurt's story.
I'd never even left Canada, let alone been on a ship before. You could have fit Taylor's whole photography store on the front deck alone. I'd wake up early each morning to practice with my camera. We must have been close to shore that day. For the first time in weeks, I saw birds. The camera Julia gave me was marvelous, the best I'd ever used. I could even change the lens to see things close up.
I don't know. Pretty good anyway. Where's it gone now?
Photos on the boat were easy. I'd had more trouble with customers back home.
Where's the bird gone? Over here? Oh, there it is. Is it? No. It is.
But once we arrived, I didn't know what to expect. Everyone said the Germans were crazy.
Oh, okay, we do.
And so I'm on a train heading out of Germany, where I write to you now. It's not a comfortable journey, being on this train. For you, my darling, nothing changes. I will still be away from home. Only now, I will carry out my duties as an engineer on the front lines. I will enclose a letter to Lucy to tell her I have gone to find her brother.
Dass ich das mal sagen würde. Meine Frau fehlt mir wirklich. Welcher Tag ist heute?
Going to the back of the train.
still. In 1-2 Monaten sind wir wieder zu Hause.
Unwahrscheinlich, so wie es an der Front für uns gelaufen ist.
Stimmt. Franzosen halten Verdun. Wenn die Amerikaner eingreifen, dann wäre es
Oh, Mensch,
auf
abgeschlossen.
der anderen Seite der Welt, wir sind denen egal.
Guess up we go.
Kaiser weiß, was er tut. Wir müssen uns keine Sorgen machen.
Hello, is that okay? Far right here.
Aha. Wer ist da? Stehen bleiben. Das ist ein Munitionswagen, Soldat. Hier hast du nichts verloren. Wenn irgendetwas passiert, selbst die kleinste Erschütterung, weißt du, was diese Minen anrichten?
And he was just looking for somewhere quiet to write.
You're keen. I like that in my men. Photographs of seagulls won't make the papers, son. Or are they for that girl back home? Trust me, she's not interested. But she will be, once you and I make those headlines together. Come on, let's get a few practice shots up at the bow. Get the flag in the photo, Harry. People love that kind of thing. Look, here's an idea. You, Private, get over here on the double. Yes. That's it. Smile for the camera, my lad. Last one,
sorry.
Harry. Let's try one with the ocean in the background.
There you go.
Wait. Mines. Mines!
Ich suche einen Platz, um nach Hause zu schreiben.
Beim nächsten Wagen kann bestimmt jemand bei so etwas helfen. Und Vorsicht auf dem Weg nach draußen.
Yes, sir. There's nothing I can do there. I know you told me to back. Go away. Oh, because I needed to go that way, not back up. Coming down, I suppose.
Christ, we're the only ones here. We need to let the captain know. Listen, ring the bell on the right if the ship should steer right. Or ring the bell on the left if the ship should steer left. Look lively, lad. I'll tell the captain. You, keep your eyes on the sea.
So, there I was, running left and right, ringing those bells like I was in church. I don't expect you to believe me, but I'm telling you, that's what happened. To this day, I don't know why Barrett asked me to signal the captain. But for the first time in my life, I felt like I had purpose.
I know. Oh dear. Turn right. What do I turn right for? We've made it out.
Through without a scratch. I knew you had it in you, lad. Keep it up, and that girl back home will be yours in no time. Ha! Now there's a photo for you, Harry. The king's finest, clearing the path to our victory.
Too slow. The more you speak and listen to people, the more you will be able to tell your family.
And so I've found somewhere to write.
Oh, oops.
To focus on what I must tell our daughter. I will, of course, be careful of the words I use. She's still so young. Please tell Lucy.
Please think carefully about you. Will tell Kurt that your daughter left an impact on the story. And so I found somewhere to write. Focus, of course, be careful. She is still young. Please tell Lucy. Papa. Oh, what? Papa has to go on an adventure. It may not be an exciting or relaxing story, but it's an adventure nonetheless. I should have spoken to the musicians. Papa left to give your brother much after helping the battle against the enemy. I must go and help them fight. I've got no idea where this lie. I do not think I will for Lucy. Hope you're back for Christmas, Lucy. I'm already know what present I will get you. Send.
I hope she will understand. I hope you both will understand.
Didn't realize this had slightly branching storylines.
Fortune smiles on me, Catherine. I've made new friends. Franz and Lothar. We play cards when we have the time and talk of home often. They're good men. I have arrived now, stationed at Vimy as an engineer. Engineers can use the radios, and I will listen for news of Max every single day.
We spent weeks on that boat, and it was a few weeks more before we got to Vimy. I was so excited. Hell, I was like a kid at Christmas. And with the Major looking out for me, I wouldn't have to worry about the war.
March 1917. 20 months until peace. Harry surrounding or Kurt.
I will find out what happened to our son. I will not give up. Dear Catherine, my search for our son grows more hopeful by the day. Every day I ask the men if they have news, if somehow they have seen our boy. And today began just like any other.
Wir sind beschäftigt, Kurt. Hast du nichts zu reparieren?
I apologize.
Hallo Kurt, wie geht's? Das schon wieder? Ich hab doch gesagt, sieht aus wie eine Uniform der 2. Division. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie ihn wie mir waren, Kurt. Tut mir leid.
Office might. So where can we go? Can we go up here? Let's go up here.
Hallo.
Hello, Arnold.
Nicht schon wieder. Da hörst du eher was über Funk.
Geh weg.
I thought the other person was Arnold. Unless I'm being silly, missing something.
Hallo. Nicht schon wieder. Ich kann dir nicht helfen. Da hörst du eher was über Funk.
Some think I'm mad to seek the same information from the same places, day after day. But persistence always pays off in the end. Katrin, for today I learned of his location. I know where Max is now.
This is it, Harry. Vimy. Follow me, son. I passed through here on my way back to Canada. Hasn't changed a bit. Come. I'll show you where you can send letters home.
Gossiping soldiers. Wow, gossiping soldiers.
Well, if it isn't Major Barrett, welcome back, sir. I saw you in the papers, sir, looking sharp as ever.
You're too kind. Any correspondence from Canada?
Nice. Yes.
Major. What's the gossiping? There we go.
Is that a camera? Nice.
Is that it?
Just one for Harry Lambert. You know him?
That'll be from the pretty one back home, no doubt.
Here, from a Julia Taylor.
Dear Harry, I still can't believe you left. Our own Harry Lambert taking photographs of the Great War. It doesn't seem real somehow. My father knows his best camera is missing. He suspects you have it, but I told him it's not in your nature to steal. I won't tell if you won't. I know you're only there to take photographs, but I do worry about you, Harry. Stay close to Major Barrett. He seems like a good man who will surely keep you safe. Please write back as soon as you receive this. Send a picture if you can. Yours sincerely, Julia.
Meet me by the 3 artillery cannons over there. Right. I'll show you the kind of photos we need.
You gonna reply? Folk back home love receiving pictures.
Send a photo to Julia. The pictures will affect the way she feels about you. go for this one.
Don't worry. She'll get your letter in a couple of weeks.
There's some other stuff that I could take photos of the well. There's something, anything else? Keep. What's this, Jazz?
Oh, a camera. Excuse me. Are you a photographer? Could you take my photo? My family back home would love to receive a picture of me. You're the only photographer that is. Do you mind?
Not a problem. Did I get one of the locomotives instead of a Jazz? There we go.
Thank you. Here, I found this. It's not much, but you can have it.
Thank you.
And there.
They say the war will be over soon. They've been saying that for years.
What's this? Is it climbable?
Feel that, Harry? That rumble? That's the real war. Just a few miles away. So that big bastard right there is Vimy Ridge. I can't wait to get my hands dirty and take it back from the Bosch. This'll be a great picture. Front page of the Star. I can see it now.
There are people you meet who change your life forever. People who, whether they know it or not, plot your life on a different course from the moment that they say hello. For me, that was the Major. I will always wonder what my life would have been like without him. Nice.
Not on Major. That's an optimal. Sister wine.
Gut, Gott sei Dank. Das Funkgerät ist wieder kaputt. Kannst du mal nachsehen? Ja? Da kann ich dir nicht helfen, Kurt. Am besten reparierst du das Funkgerät. Ich habe gehört, die Ersatzteile wären heute Morgen gekommen. Sieh doch mal nach.
So I need to fix the radio, but I need the parts.
Hallo, Kurt.
You're not the individual I need.
Ich habe einige Jungs aus dem Regiment getroffen. Es hieß, sie sollten zur Somme.
Thank you.
Danke, dass du den Munitionsaufzug repariert hast, Kurt. Ist so gut wie neu. Tut mir leid, Kurt. Ich weiß noch nichts Neues. Ich melde mich.
Where's the supplies? Not here. That was just a optimal collectible. Optimal? I'm not even saying the right word. Optional. Trophy for that.
Hier ist es nachts so kalt. Mach dies, mach jenes. Die Offiziere machen nie die Drecksarbeit. Als ich das mal sagen würde, meine Frau fehlt mir wirklich.
I have a feeling I'm on the right place.
Ein dummer Krieg.
Ich frage mich, was wohl zu Hause los ist. Ich muss heute noch nach Hause schreiben.
Where's the... Where's the supplies?
Geh weg!
I haven't been that way.
Hallo Kurt. Heute ist Nachschub gekommen. Hier. Irgendwas Neues über Max?
Nein, danke.
Too soon. Walk away without it. I went a long way around.
Hier ist alles im Eimer.
Excuse me. So that's the only place it can be. Nope, silly. How do I do this? Not like that. Thank you. There we go. Right. I see.
I listened to the radio for hours before I heard. I'm sure they would understand.
Recruitment always need good, patriotic pictures. We need more troops if we're going to win this thing. And they'll enlist because of your photos, son. Capture the imagination of your fellow countrymen. Stir the emotions. Looks like there's prisoners being transferred through here. I should give them the once-over. Dismissed.
I've got an idea. Follow me, it'll be fun.
Okay.
Right, this is it. Jump in. I'll take you around the camp. I'm sure you'll see plenty of things to photograph. I'm just Winder, by the way, but everyone here calls me Jazz. What's your name?
I'm Harry.
Pleased to meet you, Harry. Hey, do you like music? I have a guitar. Me and some of the others like to play. You should join us later. Do you play cards? There's always a game going on somewhere. Sorry, I'm distracting you. You need to take your photos. I just like to make people feel welcome. Here's my unit. Most of us are from a place called Amritsar. You should visit.
Okay.
Welcome to this side of the line, Jerry's. I'm Major Barrett.
Your photos
and I'm
will be
your new
famous.
best friend.
I know it.
Pleased to meet you.
The Major had taken a chance. He could have had any photographer he wanted, but he chose me. And I was desperate not to disappoint him.
Boys, listen. I really am trying to stay calm here. But you are not making this easy. Not easy at all. Oh, I need a drink. Someone keep an eye on them.
We should get the prisoners a drink too. It's good karma. You know this word? Karma? It doesn't matter. You get water, I'll get food. Let's go.
Am I getting thirsty? The well is for the well now. That's not the well, I know, but oh, the well was over here. Here it is. What do you mean? I can see there's water in there. There we go.
That's a helle, Tommy.
Did he just threaten you, Harry? We can't be having that now. Bring your camera. This may not be kind, but it is, alas, necessary.
Oh, God.
Now leave us be, Harry. And that's an order.
What if I don't leave you be? I don't want to, because I know as soon as I go, there's going to be... I do not wish to go. I do not wish to leave. But I have a feeling that if I don't leave... He's hosted. No, he hasn't. I guess I have to leave. I don't want to leave. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Harry. I just heard my unit is heading to the front. Are you heading to the front too? We'll have an adventure, you and I.
The sun sets as I write this. It reminds me of home, of the life we once had. Every day I ask for a transfer to the Somme, to Max. Every day I'm told no. It does not work like that, Kurt, they say. I will ask again tomorrow.
As the days turned into weeks, I ran out of things to photograph. I wanted to get closer to the action, to take pictures Julia would be proud of. You might have knocked me down with a feather the day Barrett came to me and said, "Harry, get your camera. We're going to the front."
April 1917. 19 months until peace. And again, we can choose between playing Harry fast or Card fast in the Vimy Adventures or the Ridge. However, I think I may leave this to another day.